I never know how to start these videos. Hello, welcome back. Woo! So it's been a minute. I'm shy. I don't know how to start this because it's been like a month or two since I've recorded anything. So to make myself feel better, here's our fake mic. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've recorded. My bangs are grown out. The last time I turned this camera on, I think my hair was like an inch shorter and my bangs were like up to here. I'm excited to be back on this camera. I'm excited to be back in this space. Life got a little too real for a little bit, but I'm back and I'm ready to get my shit going. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I should go slow on this. I don't want heart palpitations. I have something to show and I'm a little scared because it looks a little crazy. I have a project that I started and it seems a little crazy. It seems a little impossible just for a girl like me to do because it is. First of all, it is impossible for me by myself to do. Yes, to kind of clear the air, I am starting a new series and it will be called the Luxury Living Room Transformation. So I am tearing this bitch up. This is gone. Everything's gone. Do you see this? This is what this space used to be, okay? This shit is fucking gone. Princess Diaries, when they're like, I don't know what they said, but they're like, oh, they showed the picture of her side by side. And they're like, into a princess. Except that's not a princess. That's a bunch of holes in the wall. This is a pretty big deal and I'm so excited. I'm going to start a little series. I'm going to show my inspiration, where I'm going, what I'm going for, how I want it to look. The problem is most of my down payment went on the house, so I really can't decorate it all at once. So with that being said, we are going to take our time doing this, but right now it's Project Demolition Day. So we are going to take the rest of this down. This little shelf is coming down. We are going to try to refurbish it into a library shelf. And it's going on the other side. This is Demolition Day. Project Tear That Ass Up. This is Project Tear That Ass Up. Woo! We're about to tear this shit down. We're gonna have a brand new cool house and I can't wait to show my inspo and I can't wait to actually get the product. So enough lollygagging. It's time to get started on this project. So let's go. Literally took us like 10 minutes, maybe even, to move that whole thing. So that went by quicker than we thought. When we first took out the first parts of it, I thought this was going to be a bigger job than it actually was, but it was so easy to move those out. Now all that we have, well, I don't know what we'll do today, but I know for sure that it's time to patch some walls. So we are going to patch up these walls that, I don't know why there's so many holes there, but there's a lot of squares just cut out. I guess they're looking for the, what's it called? I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know. Here, let me show you what's going on.
I was going to say, get a close up of all the holes.
Like, I don't know what they were looking for. Someone please, if anyone's an expert in house repairs, tell me what they were looking for because I have no idea. Anyways, these holes are getting patched up. We are the home professional team and we are going to get this done and we're going to patch these walls and then we're going to play around with some colors and see what we're gonna like. Oh, I didn't even show you the floor. So the floor is actually going to have to get done too. The crazy part about this is this thing was built in, not even centered. Like there's a corner of the wall and there's where it started. and then it was just pressed up against this wall. So it wasn't even centered, and apparently it was built in probably in the 1900s. So what we're going to do is have to fix these. Technically it was in the 1900s because this house was built like in the 90s. But we're going to have to fix these floors, which they did leave us leftover floors. Paula, get out of here! This is a construction site. Thank you. Anyways, so this is a project for another day, but it's definitely the most important one. But for now, we're going to do the little cute girly things, and we're going to patch up some walls. Woo, let's patch up some walls. If you don't know, get educated, bitch. It's time to learn. This is how you know it's getting real. The pencil and the hair don't care. Doesn't this make me look, oh my God, I stabbed myself with a pencil. So I drew myself a little map of where all the holes are, just so I can get measurements of how big our patch needs to be, and I'll label it next to each square so we don't waste our sheetrock that we bought, because we only bought one square and these are quite a bit of holes. So we got all our measurements down. Does this not look like a math equation? Like, now I'm starting to think maybe I should have listened in geometry, because I remember when I was in school, I'm like, when the fuck am I ever gonna use this? When they're like, find the angle of whatever the fuck this square is. They'll give you a shape like this in school, and they'll tell you, find this right, find the measurement of this. And I'm like, why the fuck do I need to know that? But now I know why I need to know that. Oh my God. So anyways, I wasn't good at math, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have paid attention, but it doesn't matter, because what school can't teach you is common sense. So we're gonna make it work, and we're gonna cut our shapes out. Okay, y'all, we're in the garage now. I don't know if you saw the last video where I did my garage clean out. Well, it's piled back with a bunch of stuff, because these were the OG cabinets on the other half. And we took these out. This one was heavier than your mom. This was so heavy, I think we almost took out our back with it. So that was not fun, but the deed is done. I don't know if you can see the measurements on this, but it's all graphed out thanks to my shapiddle. She graphed this all out so we can have perfect cuts. We're only missing one piece, man. One piece, so we're gonna have to buy a whole another block of sheetrock.
Maybe we can, like, the leftover.
Those scraps? Oh yeah. But if we have scraps, we're gonna make it work. Here is all of our little cuts for our whole patching project. As you can tell, I'm not the one doing most of this hard labor work. It's my shapiddles. Shapiddles prefers not to be on camera, but she is doing all this. So I'm not gonna fake in front and say it's me, because I'm not the one doing this. Big up Shapiddles for doing this for us. Next up, it's time to start patching the walls. Not that I am one to educate, but essentially you gotta put your little patches in the hole. You gotta put your tape, and then you mud it, let it dry, and then you sand it. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So that's our next step. Woo! So let's show our first patch. I don't know which one we're doing first. So we are gonna start on patch number 1. different than regular tape. Once you use that end, you lose it. If you couldn't tell, the background is a little bit different. We patched up all the holes. This one we did it backwards, but it's fine. But look, all the holes are patched up. So now all that's left to do, for now I guess, we have to put our compound on. So that's gonna be the little layer that fills in the gaps and creases between the tape and the sheetrock. So this is just gonna be, it's gonna seal it all up. It's like a putty type of material, and it will dry on, and then you'll have to sand it down to make it look really nice and smooth. So yeah, this is the next step. Let's go put some of this clay on our wall. Part of the living room luxury extravaganza transformation. So we are starting with our blank canvas. Oh my god, look how perfect that looks. Thanks AI. Wow, look how empty it looks. The wall looks perfect. Wow, clean slate. This is how we like to start. Let's see, I'm going to tape this on our board. I'm very excited to start this. I think this is the fun part about any type of renovation. I don't care about fixing walls or changing, I don't know, hammering nails on the wall or patching up the holes. I don't care about that. I care about the aesthetics. Ooh, I love a good mood. Well, no, I don't. I don't love a mood board. It's hard. But this is my first time actually doing any type of mood board. It seems really hard. It seems, well, actually, it really isn't that hard. I think nowadays everyone does their mood boards online, like virtually, but there's something about actually putting it on a piece of paper and looking at it on a picture that changes the game. Because I could easily just put this picture in a chat bot and say, make my living room into my dream living room, which I did do that, but we need to be creative and do a little bit more because we can't let them take over, y'all. We can't let them do everything for us. All right. So this is our clean living room with nothing in it. The holes patched up. I printed out several, well, what should I start with? I printed out several inspo pics from Pinterest, and some of them are my own photos that I took at furniture stores of things that I really like. But maybe we should start off by looking at the colors that I do like and maybe the absolute no. So with this one, I really like the bottom one more. These are too dark. I feel like that could be a good fit, but I'm not really I'm not really into the super dark. I don't want it to look like depression.
What's it for?
Huh?
What's it for? The color.
This color is for the accent wall back here. And yeah, I think it's just going to be this one wall. I don't imagine me doing the whole wall or like the whole living room space into this one color, but I really want it to be very moody, vibey. I don't want it to be too serious or too, where should I put this? Maybe I'll put this up here. This is a color option. And I have like color trauma. I'm not very good with picking out colors, especially vibrant colors like this. Accent walls, I think honestly accent walls are probably my biggest enemy because I never know when it's too much or when it's, yeah, I think I've only had one bad experience with a accent wall. I want it to be more on the mauve type side of color, but I'm also very afraid of it looking a little crazy just being pink, you know. Technically it's not pink, it's, you know, off. Those colors are cute, but I'm just trying to figure out which color will best fit this living room. I'm really afraid of it clashing with the gray that's already on the wall. I don't know if pink and gray go well together, but we're gonna try to make it work. Here's this color. It's called rose colored. It's really cute. Light, not super dark. So this may be something that I am going for this living room. Let's see. I like these swatches so far. Here's these three. This top one is Memorable Rose, middle is Lotus Flower, then Charming Pink. Ooh. I don't know if you can really tell these colors from here. I think this top one may be a little too dark. Maybe it has a little too much red in it. So I may not do this first one. I may just cut this one out and put it to the side. As for these two, I think between Charming Pink and Lotus Flower, I will stick more towards the Lotus Flower. I don't want it to look like a baby nursery either. So I'm trying to stay away from the light pinks. So let's do that one. And then here's this last one. I don't know if I like any of these anymore. At least in this swatch. No, I think they're a little too bright for me. This is giving baby nursery. It's giving baby girl nursery. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, we'll scrap that. And I was feeling a little adventurous, so I was looking at more darker brown tones. God, I don't know if that's gonna work though. Like, okay, so here are these. They're pretty dark. This one's Sun Painter. Middle one is Cocoa Berry, and then this last one is Fruity Wood. These are all the Valspar ones. Oh, I said it in the back. I didn't have to do that whole thing. These are dark and moody, but like looking in here, I don't know if dark is the way. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I want this Sun Painter anymore though. This is more of a lilac, like a deep purple nude color, and I don't think I want to go that direction. Does that look too dark? How about this? Decisions. I kind of like that. I'll keep them just in case. Let's tape it on there. These are just like side options. We're not making any big decision on these. But these are just honorable mentions, I suppose. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so next, I got out some like furniture inspo that I really want to go towards. It's kind of fun, just like, oh, see, that's so cute. Little fake wannabe TV. It's like playing dollhouse, you know, but with paper. You know what? That's funny because when I was a kid, sometimes, this is weird, but I would draw stuff because there's some toys that I wanted that my mom wouldn't get me, so I drew a picture of it and pretended that was my toy. Because it's not like she didn't buy me toys. My mom bought me toys, but there's some that I wanted that she wouldn't get me, so I just drew it in place of. Okay. So this will be TV set up right here. Let me pin the tail on the donkey. Okay. Go. Okay, I hope. Yeah, that looks fine. I don't know if I should tape it. No, I'll pin the tail for now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let me separate some stuff. I feel overstimulated from these colors and patterns because I'm like, which one do I want? I can't have it all. See, maybe this is like what people should be doing. They should, okay, for people like me who can't afford everything all at once, maybe it's a good idea to print out pictures of your living room empty and just copy paste them on there. Because this is actually kind of fun. I'm a little overstimulated of how much fun this is about to be. So here's my cute little lamp. Aww, it's so tiny. So I'm just going to, this is just inspo, guys. And even when I was looking on Pinterest of trying to get inspiration of this, it did give you like the price of the actual product, and some of these are really stupid expensive. Oh my god, I don't know if I can actually get the real thing because they're like at least $5K for like a side table, and I can't justify dropping that on a side table. Like, that's crazy. I've seen some other people online have like these cute feathers, and I really like them. I think they're so cute, and it's so whimsy and just like not too serious. And I don't want to look like a grandma either. I want it to look fun and nice. I'm not trying to, and I'm trying not to be full of trinkets. Like, I want it to be minimalistic with the least amount of trinkets that I could have, but I want large item decorations, if that makes sense. I love trinkets, but I just can't collect that much, and I refuse to collect that much in the house. Like, I just can't do that. I can't do that. You know, I don't want to be that crazy cat person that just has cats everywhere, but you know, if you can make it nice and chic, I think it looks fine. you don't look that crazy if it's intentional. Let's see. Snip. Cute. Okay. So next, let's see. Why do I have anxiety? Ooh, this couch is cute. Oh my gosh, I have so many pictures of cute couches. Like, look at this one. Where does one find a couch like that? I don't know. Maybe Wayfair, but I don't want it to I want it to be a good couch. I don't want it to sink in, but I also don't want to drop 10K on a couch, but that might have to be the case for these. But it's still going on the mood board because I love the idea of printed couches, especially since I have cats. You know, the cats are clean, but they still are cats at the end of the day. They're still animals and they still have accidents. So not that they're pooping or peeing, but sometimes they throw up. I mean, what can you do? I throw up sometimes too. I'm sure you threw up yesterday. We have to figure it out. We have to make it work for everybody in this house. So that's why I think a printed couch would be best for my situation, just so everyone can be happy and everything can look so pretty. And well, I guess the best example I can give, my cats really like to lay in one spot on the couch. One spot specifically that it's indented with their body, and it's noticeable because the couch is beige and their fur is gray, so you can tell that they've been there. So with this, it has so many patterns. I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to tell that much because it's so distracting and all the fun colorfulness. Let's see. And I have another couch that is the same idea. Not cheetah print, but it is polka dot print. And let's see. There we go. Isn't that so cute? Look at those polka dots. Oh my god, it looks so cozy. Like you can just sleep in there. And then the accent pillows too. Wow. So now that we got those inspo couches, I think I have another couch here. Well, this is actually, we'll talk about this one in a little bit, but this one is an inspo couch, I believe. But you know what? I think it's too dark. Now that I explain the situation with the cats out loud, it's a conversation I have in my head with myself. But saying it out loud, I'm like, maybe not, like, I don't think I should do a solid color furniture piece now. But then that contradicts because this is a solid furniture piece, and I actually took this picture myself at Living Spaces, and I fell in love with this couch. I love it. I love the shape. It actually is super comfortable, and the color is just so soft and cute, and I really, really, really want this couch. But I'm like, does it contradict my whole spiel about the patterns and then the cats? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's next. So I like this idea of like a gold border around the TV. But my biggest concern is some of this the picture that I printed out on Pinterest looks like it's kind of inserted in the wall. So like there's a hole cut out in the wall for it to fit so it's flat. But the problem with my situation is that there's no hole cut out in the wall. So the frame is just gonna like be over the TV, and that's not gonna look right either. Here's a cute little rug inspo. Another lesson that I learned, this is for you young people who are getting your first apartment, first house, first whatever the fuck. If you have animals and if you allow shoes in your house, and if you don't stand on business about visitors with shoes in the house, don't get plain white rugs. Get a design, get multiple colors, get anything but a solid white rug, because your cat will throw up on the rug. Your dad will walk on your rug with his dirty work boots, and you're too afraid to tell him. Not that I'm scared of my dad, but I don't want to hurt his feelings, and that's weird because he'd take off his shoes if I asked him to. Or even your friends. If they walk in your house and you don't tell them in time, or you're too shy to tell them, don't walk in my house with those damn shoes, they're gonna track it everywhere. The animals, they can't help themselves. They don't care about your stuff. They don't care about you. And they will throw up on things that you love. So, with that being said, get a pattern rug. Get a dark pattern rug. If you want it white, at least get it something extremely polka dotty, you know, where it can mask in those imperfection shades of browns, because you never know. Unless you're willing to get rid of your rug every year, don't do it. But you should be washing your rug anyways. It's hard, but if you want a rug, you should really figure something out. That's all I have to say about that. Just don't do it. Listen to me, okay? Been there, done that, queen. Listen to me. I definitely been there, and I definitely done that. And just don't do it. That's all I'm gonna say. I know it's cheap. Ross will have them for like 37 bucks for a 10 by 7, but don't do it. It just doesn't work out the way you hope it will. Unless you're perfect and you don't have animals and no one ever comes over to your house, then do it. But that can't be me. Oh, this is so cute. I love my mood board. Okay, let's see. Here's that green inspo I had. I don't know if that's gonna work the way I envision it working. What do you think? Well, maybe I should cut this window out because I don't got no damn windows. On this side at least, I don't got no damn windows. Why would I envision a window? Let's see. What do you think of the green? I don't think I should do green. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna look the way I envision it looking. Here's this cute lamp I saw on Pinterest. Look at those cute feathers. I love this lamp. So we'll just tape it here. Oh yeah, this is decoration inspo. This is the color palette I'm trying to go for. So I'll definitely put this up there. Y'all, this is my first time doing a mood board and it's so fun. I wish I could do more. Well, I probably can do more, but one mood board at a time. I get overstimmy. I've got too much going on, so I gotta do this real nice and slow. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. Woo! The final reveal. Okay. So this is my luxury living room transformation mood board 2026. Wow. So this is what I think it looks good. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for. This is the accent wall that will be painted. Either one of these colors. I'm still on the fence of these two, but here's kind of how I want the vibe to be. Just like earthy, mauve, comfortable, cozy, not too serious. Here's the color palettes I'm looking at that I want to deal with. Cute decorations. These are the couch inspos. Remember, like I said, no solid colors in a house of cats. And yeah, there's my ostrich lamp that I saw. Man, I don't know what I expected out of this mood board, but I think it kind of makes my ideas turn more realistic in a sense. It looks right. Like, it looks like it makes sense to me, at least. And I think when I get closer to that step, I think the wall first needs to get done. We need to paint the wall first, get that taken care of. And then these little things will start slowly coming together. And I don't know which one is going to come first, but it's not too bad. I guess max items I have to buy is the TV, this, so 1, 2, the rug, the couch, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 10 products altogether that I'm gonna have to get to at least furnish this living room. And that's not too much. It's just if I want, I'm very picky, so I know it's going to be a little hard to find things as close as possible to the inspo. But I think my mood board is so cute and it looks good and it's exactly how I want it to be in here. And I just hope and pray that I can make this a reality, because I'm ready to have my dream living room. I'm ready to sit the fuck down and chill and be in my cool girl era where I'm just living this life. This is the life I want. Anyways, thank you. If anybody's watching this, I know I really am trying to post on YouTube and I've taken a little bit of time because I'm still new to editing and recording and doing all this crazy stuff. So I will be back and I will show the update. I will show my swatches that I get and we will get this boat sailing. So remember this inspo, make your own inspo board. If you have golden dreams, make an inspo board because it helps sometimes, kind of. We're back. Okay, today, it's actually a couple days later. Ignore the hair. It's in this transitional period of growing out and it doesn't really have a direction of where it wants to sit. So that's fine. Today is a swatch day. We're going to put our swatches on our wall. I have it all taped off so we can put our top three swatches on the wall. Let me show you really quick which swatches I ended up picking out and I got at the Lowe's. So I ended up getting rose colored. That's what these are called. This one's rose colored. This one is pressed flower. And then this one, the name is not on it. It's called Audrey's Bush. Oh, Audrey's Blush. Not Audrey's Bush. What the heck? Anyways, yeah, these are my three swatches that I got. Oh my god, I took my nails off too. That's how you know it's getting real, when the nails come off. Yep. I'm about to get busy and get some swatches on the wall. Here are my 3 Lowe's samples. So samples at Lowe's are definitely not free. Nothing in this world is. So I think they were $5.99. Let's say $5.99 for 3 color samples. That's why I made sure to pick my top 3, because $5 for a sample. This was $15 technically for all the samples. So we're not going to play around and just hoopla with random colors. We're going to be intentional with the colors we pick out. are so pretty. Look how pretty, oh my God. It gives a little bit of baby girl vibes, but I think it's not too pinky to where it's like full on baby girl's bedroom. So, okay, so our next pour will be pressed flower. I like this one a lot. I should have guesstimated which one was going to be my favorite one at first, and then what was I'm going to say this is what I predict to be my favorite one initially. So cute. That looks beautiful. So cute. It looks like, honestly, this color reminds me a lot of what I like to wear in lipstick and makeup. Just something kind of nude, almost neutral. Okay, our last sample color is Audrey's Blush. Beautiful final sample. Whoa, that is pretty. Pretty, pretty. Delicious. I can already tell this is gonna be very hard to decide. It's going to be a lot of thought process, and I don't know, each color is very unique. This is very soft, almost baby girl, but not too baby girl type of vibe. This middle one is giving very chic and very like calm, modest type of vibe. But this last one is a pretty moody color, a very like restful, moody, dark vibe. I think I did really good, honestly, with picking out a color that I like. That's not too vibrant, that's not too baby girl, but that's not too like dark where it takes away light from the house. Especially with this light bulb is actually really bright. So I think that helps its case, but also if you think about it, with a lamp, with this light off and a lamp, it would really change the vibe up as well. So I guess it just depends which color I go with. And yeah, that is tough. But what my plan is to do is I'm going to leave these colors up for a little bit. I'm going to soak in how it looks in the daytime and at nighttime with lights on, lights off. Obviously, I really can't hang out here or lounge here, so I can't experience that yet, even with the TV, but I'll probably move a lamp in here so I can kind of see what it looks like or what it could look like in different light settings. So yeah, I'm gonna play with that. And this is where I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see what else I can come up with for this new theme. I probably will have an answer soon enough. But I'm so excited. All these colors look great. Oh my God, they're even drying nicely. When the sheen is gone, like the matte color just looks so nice and it looks so elegant and exactly what I'm going for in my mood board. So, anywho, I'm gonna go. Yeah, next video, hopefully we have decided a color and we can get moving with this process. So